Good morning. 2 Peter 3:8. It's been thrown at me lately. A day to the Lord is like 1,000 years. So then people try to machinate that into Genesis and say, well then, on the first day, the second day, these are 1,000-year days, or billion-year day, or million-years days. Context is being violated here. So, 2 Peter 3:8. Go to the letter P, 2 Peter 3:8. Context. With the Lord, one day is as 1,000 years. Knowing this first, that scoffers will come in the last days, walking according to their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? And since the fathers fell asleep, all things continued as they were from the beginning of creation. For this they willfully forget that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of water and in the water, by which the world that then existed perished, being flooded with water. But the heavens and the earth, which are now preserved by the same word, are reserved for fire until the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. But, beloved, do not forget this one thing, that with the Lord 1 day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day. But remember, this is as the Lord. But to man, being finite and restricted in time, a day is a 24-hour period. And that's how it's presented in Genesis chapter 1. There was an evening and a morning. There was an ordinal adjective in the Hebrew that refers to a day, a 24-hour day. And God said to the Jews in Exodus that in his word, the heavens and the earth were created in 6 days, and he rested the seventh. So you shall rest the seventh as well. Is that a 24-hour day, or is it 1,000 years? So you live for 6 days, and then you rest for 1,000 years? Context. It's all about context.